Once again, my name is Miss Bree. If you're interested in following along, hello, Miss Trey. If you're interested in following along, you're gonna need a piece of paper, writing utensils. I'll be asking some questions, so go ahead and just leave your answers in the comments as we go along. So today we're going to be doing our first Smart Moves lesson virtually. Today we're going to be doing session 1 on true friendships. So what I want you guys to think about, or the goal that we have for today, is that I want participants to become more sensitive to the similarities and the differences between people. We're also going to try and gain an understanding that everyone is special in their own way. And then also, I want you guys to understand what it takes to be a good friend. And then we're going to reflect on how we are good friends. Our essential question that we'll come back to later is, how are we alike? How are we different? And what makes a good friend? So now that we are going to begin, I want you guys to think about what are some ways that we are alike and what are some ways that we're different. So if you'll go ahead and put those in the comments, and I want you to just think of this generally as humans, what are ways that we're alike and different? And so I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to do that, and if you'll just put those again over in the comments, and then we'll share out loud. So let's see. Hello. Okay, so right now we're talking about how humans are alike and how they're different. So if you guys don't mind, let's just throw out, what is one way that we are all alike? Oh, there we go. Miss Trey said we have hair. Miss Jakia said different. We have different personalities. Absolutely. What are some other ways that we're alike and different? So alike, some things that are alike about us is that we all have to breathe air. We all need food. We all need clothing and shelter. Let's see. Right. Okay. Miss Abby just said we all have to eat and drink to survive. Absolutely. And so did Miss Trey. And then we all have bodies that we have to take care of. And I'm sure there's a lot of other things that are alike about us. Now there are some differences. So what do you guys think are some differences that we have? I know Miss Jakia said that we all have different personalities, which is absolutely true. We're all a different height. Garen said that we're all a different height. Absolutely. So we look different. We don't all look the same. So that could go into we come from different cultures, ethnicities. Some of us speak different languages. We have different religions. We have different interests. Miss Abby just said we have different interests. Absolutely. We also, some of us like different kinds of foods, which would be an interest. Absolutely. Different ways of communication. Oh, that's really good. Thank you, Miss Jakia. She said we have different ways of communicating. Okay. Do we have any more? All right, so the point of that was that we're all special, even though we have a lot of, we're alike in a lot of ways. We are different in many ways, but we can be good friends regardless of those differences, and everyone is special in their own way, regardless of what their likes or dislikes are. Yes, Miss Kia, that is a great one. Thank you. All right, so now we're going to move on. So I want you guys, I'm going to pose another question. I want you guys to think about what makes a good friend. What are some qualities, these could be qualities that you have or others have, that make a good friend? And I want you guys to go ahead and put those in the comments on the side. Or maybe you have a friend that has some really good qualities or something that they do that you really appreciate. What are some of those things? Miss Shakia said being genuine and loving. Good one. Let's see. Miss Abby said being honest and trustworthy, for sure. Miss Trey said being a good listener. Miss Shakia also said great communicator and listener. Being kind, understanding. Thank you, Trey and Garen. Being thoughtful. Absolutely. Is there anything that you have a friend that does something for you that that's specific that you really appreciate? Being genuine, Miss Abby said. Absolutely. All right, thank you for all of those examples. So some other examples would be, I know we said being kind, so being kind to others. For younger ones or even older, sharing, waiting our turn, saying nice things, being trustworthy, respecting others, using good manners, saying please and thank you, being a good listener, which was said, being dependable, just being happy in general. We all want to be around people that are optimistic and happy. And then also, it's just fun and likes to do fun things with you, and you have commonalities when it comes to doing those activities. So I want you guys to just reflect for a minute and think about if you possess these traits. And if you think you're a good friend, and why or why not. And you don't have to share if you don't want to. But just think about if you possess these traits. And then we are going to get into our main activity. So once again, for this activity, you're going to need a piece of paper, and then you can use a pencil, pen, whatever you'd like to use. I'm going to be using markers. If you'd like for it to be colorful, you can use markers, crayons, colored pencils, whatever you choose. So I'm going to give everyone just a moment. And then also, after we create what we're going to be doing today, if you'd like to make your own, and then you can tag Boys and Girls Club of Northeast Texas so we can see what kind of creation you made. That would be awesome. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into our main activity. So today you're going to be creating a personal ad to advertise yourself as a possible friend for someone. So a personal ad, back a long time ago when people were only using the newspaper to find friends or roommates or relationship interest, they would make an ad in the newspaper, and that's how people would know what you were looking for. So this ad should describe you and include the characteristics that you feel you have in order to attract a good friend. You can also draw a picture of yourself to go along with the ad if you would like, but I'm going to show you some examples. So you can use some different titles and things if you'd like. You could use wanted, looking for a friend, wanted, good friend, There's lots of different things you can use. I'm going to show you guys some of the ones I made. Don't make fun of me. So the first one that I've made, and we'll go ahead and make one together here in a minute, but this one just says, ooh, here we go, searching for a friend. It just says, caring, supportive girl, willing to be a good friend, likes to watch Netflix, listen to music and hang out, great at giving advice, being loyal, and sure to make you laugh. If interested, contact Bree at Boys and Girls Club of Northeast Texas. So that one was just kind of a wordy one, but the ones that I really enjoyed were the ones where I got to draw a picture, even though I'm not great at drawing. So this one just says, wanted, friend, and it says, great at giving advice and being supportive. I love to watch YouTube, make slime, and go on walks. If interested, contact Bree at Boys and Girls Club of Northeast Texas. And then I drew this picture of myself. And then I've got one more example. This one is a large picture of myself, and it says, looking for a friend. And then I've just got some characteristics or things that I would want them to know. I'm a great listener. I love dogs. Can make friendship bracelets. Always on time. Just different things. So, go ahead and put in the comments which one you would like to make. Even if you're not making one, just tell me which one you think you would make. Would it be, or you can tell me which one you would like me to make. Would you like me to make one that's just words? Would you like me to make one with a picture? Or would you like there to be both? Let's see. Oh, Miss Abby said, love the hair. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. I've got curly hair in this one and straight hair in this one. The one with the picture. Okay, Miss Abby, you like the one with the picture. Should we do a big picture or should we do a small picture? The third one, more appealing to the eyes. Okay. Miss Shakia says she's going to go with the third one. Garen says he's going to go with just the words. Okay, so maybe we could do a couple. So let's start, since Miss Shakia said she liked the last one. She said it was more appealing to the eyes. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to start with the close-up picture. Okay, Trey likes the close-up picture too, so we'll start with that one. So does Abby, big picture. Okay, so let's start there. So we're going to need a title. I've got wanted friend. I've got looking for a friend. I've got searching for a friend. Do you guys have any ideas of what a good title would be? What would be a good title, you think, to just start this off? What would be super eye-catching? Let's see. Oh, Jakia said bestie search. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to go with something. I think I'm going to do red because I think that'll be eye-catching. Okay, let's put bestie search. Okay. All right, so and don't forget, if you're doing this activity at home, please tag us so we can see what you made. Oh, she said in really cute letters. Okay, well, I don't know about the cute letters because I don't know if I'm great at doing cute letters, but I will try. Let's see. Miss Shakia, maybe when you're making yours at home, you can do really cute letters and tag us so we can see what you did. Okay. These aren't really cute, but let's see. Okay, I think we should do that one next. Abby, wanted fun friend. Okay. All right, and then, so after you finish doing your letters, however you want to do them. So right now we've just got bestie search, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and start on my picture. So let's see. Maybe I can give myself some fun hair this time. Okay. There's my face. All right. Gonna need a nose. Some eyes. All right. What are some things, we can make this one all together. So what are some things that you guys think are qualities that you have or things that you do that I should put on here? Let's see. I think I'm going to go with the curly hair this time. Or wavy. We'll do wavy hair. And then again, in the comments, y'all can tell me what are some. All right. Okay, we've got some qualities over here. Let's see. We've got loving, kind, great listener. Oh, this hair is getting crazy. If you guys are doing this at home, I'm excited to see what they look like. Let's see. Oh, we've got some new ones. Genuine. We will go out to eat all the time, are willing to cook together. Hilarious, funny. We'll see how many of these we can fit on here because these are all good. Okay. Almost done with my picture, and then we'll start adding some qualities on here. This is quite the picture. Oh, I forgot eyebrows. Cannot forget the eyebrows. All right. We've got some new comments. We've got positive, petty. I think pedicure and manicure is a must at least twice a month. Pizza for lunch every day, kind. Y'all are getting very creative. I love it. Okay, so I'll reveal my picture. This is my picture, if you're interested in seeing it. Okay. Okay, so let's start with some of those. So I heard, or I saw positive. And you can do different colors for all of these, so makes it a little more fun. I think I like the pizza for lunch every day. That's a great one. So pizza for lunch every day. We're just gonna fill this one up. Let's see. Kind was a big one, so let's do kind. What else? Positive. Oh, we got that one on there. All right, let's see. What are some of these up here? I like hilarious. We'll cook with you. Let's see, loving. And let's see Let's just do one more. Let's do genuine. That was a good one. Genuine. All right. So of course you could add as many as you want, but this is what we've got so far. So this is for our bestie search. I think this would definitely catch some attention. Okay, and let's go ahead and do one more. I like what Abby said for the title earlier. She said wanted fun friend. So let's do that, and we'll do it in all capital letters so it really catches your eye. Thank you. Abby said she's beautiful. Thank you, Abby. So while I'm doing this, you guys can tell me what are some things you've been doing while you've been at home during the quarantine. How have you been keeping yourself entertained? Or have you been doing stuff around the house? Miss Jakia says she has been doing a lot of cleaning. Me too, Miss Jakia. Me too. Oh, I think we have a friend. All right, so far we have wanted, fun friend. And let's just do some words for this one. So I'm going to say, let's see. Oh, Miss Abby says she's been cleaning everything over and over and over and chasing around her little toddler. Heather said setting up the homeschool room. That's awesome. Okay, so I think we're going to add some. Okay, so let's start with, let's say, great at. I saw a lot of listening, so we'll do listening. Great at listening. We'll say being kind. And what else? We'll say and can make you, and caring. Okay. Great at listening, being kind, and caring. Perfect. Okay. Now let's put in some things that we like to do. So what are some things that you guys like to do? Great at making you laugh. Okay. So let's say I've been watching a lot of Netflix lately. So let's see. Forgiving. That's a really good one. We haven't even touched on that one. Okay. So we have great at listening, being kind and caring, interesting new meals. So we'll say, okay, I love to cook. What else do we have? I love to cook and make people laugh. All right. And then I want to add forgiving in there. So let's see. I'm also forgiving. And then let's add trustworthy because I think that's important. And then we'll just say, if interested, contact Miss Bree at Boys and Girls Club. Perfect. And then if you wanted to, oh, dependable, that's a good one. If you wanted to, you could add some cute things to catch the eye. So I'm going to do some polka dots around. What else can we do? I could do a little flower. And we'll do just some other colored polka dots. Some smaller ones. All right, so here we go. We've got wanted, fun friend, great at listening, being kind and caring. I love to cook and make people laugh. I'm also forgiving and trustworthy. If interested, contact Miss Bree at Boys and Girls Club. All right. Hearts. Oh, we can add some hearts real quick. Okay. Miss Jakia said hearts. Perfect. Well, these are some wonky hearts, but they're on there. I got them on there for you, Miss Jakia. All right. Thank you guys for doing that activity with me. So now I just want to do a little bit of time for reflection. So in the comments, I just want you to think about what makes you personally a good friend, and also what are some things that you need to work on to be a better friend. Feel free to share over in the comments. So once again, that's what makes you a good friend, and then what are some things we could work on to be a better friend. So I can go first. So what makes me a good friend? I'm dependable. I don't like to cancel plans. So usually if we make a plan, I'll be there. Let's see, what makes me a good friend? I do like to go out to eat with my friends a lot, so that's fun. I like to give advice to my friends. So I feel like that makes me a good friend. And then something I need to work on would probably be making more time for my friends, and giving them more attention, I would say. Oh, this is a good one. Abby says that she has tendency to interrupt and she wants to work on that. I also have that issue sometimes. That's something I need to work on as well, especially when someone is venting or talking to me. Sometimes I like to give advice once again, so I will do that instead of just listening. So that's something I need to work on too. Anyone else? So something that makes you good. Okay. Okay, so Miss Trey says she's always here to listen and be a sounding board, and she needs to work on getting more time with them and reaching out to them more often. Absolutely, me too. And she agrees with Abby as well. So I think we're all kind of on the same boat there. Anyone else? So just kind of an overview of what we talked about today. Today we talked about how similarities and differences, how we all have them, And then also we talked about how to understand that everyone is special in their own way. And also we talked about what it takes to be a good friend. And we reflected on how we're good friends and how we could make improvements in that area. Once again, if you made one of these or participated in the activity, feel free to tag us at Boys and Girls Club of Northeast Texas and let us know what you did. Show us your creation. And thank you so much for everyone who was super interactive. I really appreciate it. And we will be back here again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So feel free to tune in. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. And thank you guys so much. Have a great day.